everyone, welcome back. We're gonna get started on this first playthrough of ATOMFALL. Let's get into it. Alright, recommended. Well, let's just go recommended, I guess. Yeah, sure, I can change it whenever.
Windscale, the pride of Britain. Nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one, and
the public has nothing to fear.
The area will be reopened by Christmas at the latest.
The situation is more complex than was at first understood.
No military expeditions into the area have been lost. Where did you get such an idea?
Perhaps by next Christmas. Oh, no more reconnaissance flights! The interference field is bringing down aircraft like clay pigeons!
Let me be clear. Our experts are monitoring the situation, and I would urge everyone to remain calm. The situation in Cumberland is well in hand.
Oh, really? Now I doubt it.
Is anybody there? I need help. Who are you? What are you doing in here? I thought this place was secure. Where's Dr. Powell?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
You don't know? Lying here in a sealed bunker inside the quarantine zone, and you don't know. Damn it, listen, I'll help you. Explain what I can. But I need your help in return, all right? You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the Windscale atom plant. That's where it all went wrong. The only way to Windscale is through the interchange. You'll need my key card, or you'll never get in. There are people, oh God, people who will help you escape, but they won't do it for free. I've lost so much blood. I can't think straight.
Oh, shit.
There should be supplies nearby. Alcohol and rest. Stop the bleeding, please. Very well. I'm hardly in a position to negotiate. What matters most is that the truth gets out. Here's my key card. It will get you out of here and into the interchange. It doesn't matter what else happens. As long as the truth of this place gets out. Here are my notes. Everything I remember. It's not much, but it's all I can do. You better get out of here before my condition gets any worse. Just go! Go, damn you!
Secrets are inside the interchange. Do not forget the interchange. You have the key card to lift the quarantine lock. The modified key card should open the interchange. Find the truth. The truth is under the Windscale plant, and the way there is through the interchange. The truth must get out. Find someone to help you escape. People will help if you bring them secrets. Key items. Modified key card. Sweet. Crafting. Craft items from crafting materials. Find and learn new recipes to add them to this menu. So nothing great. What do we got? Anything? What? You're like dick, eh, bud? Whiskey. Gotta be something else. Hold down whiskey. See?
What the devil are you still doing here? You have got to go. It's not safe. Thank you. Delaying the inevitable, I'm afraid. At least I can think more clearly now. If I can ever repay you for helping me, I will. But for your own safety, you should go. Leave me. Go now.
Alrighty. Go I shall.
Remember, if you manage to get out of here, the truth has got to get out with you. It's vital.
Okay.
Be on your guard out there. Everything is a threat.
Alright, here we go.
Quarantine protocol is in effect. This door must remain sealed.
Alrighty.
Emergency access has been granted.
Like bunker where I woke up.
Come out. He's getting bored. Oh, come on. I just want us to be friends. That daft suit of yours must be filling up with blood by now. Let's just finish things. Off with you, or you'll regret it. And don't bloody well come back.
Powell, don't think about going back outside. That bloody radio is useless in the zone, and fixing it will be the death of you. Outlaws are sniffing around now. They might have spotted me on my last trip. I have to go one more time. I think the key card is finally working, and I don't want to forget where the damn place is before I can try it. I'll be back by morning. Stay inside. Shit. Sucks, dude. Got any goodies for me? Nothing? Boy, I'm not getting into this right yet. Alright, what do we get? I got nothing, nothing, and nothing. Alright, great. Whoa. Alright, so I'm guessing I'm supposed to go to the telephone booth because, yeah, it's standing right out and ringing. Hello?
Oberon must die.
Who is this?
Oberon must die.
Okay. Answered phone to a mysterious voice on the other end. I don't know if it could hear me or if it was just a recording. Before the line cut off, the voice kept repeating the phrase, Oberon must die. Alright. Alright. The interchange. I need to go to the interchange. Yes. No army. I mean, I ain't gonna creep around. Okay. Shotgun ammo. Shotgun. Thank you.
Hey up, stranger. Not saying you were on this stretch before.
No, I'm new here, bud.
How do? Where did you come from then? Say, you do look a little the worse for wear.
Bud.
You've got luck on your side not getting snatched out by something foul while you were dozing. Listen, if you don't mind my saying, you don't look much like a local. You didn't walk in from
doubt, bud.
well, from the outside. You what?
Okay.
Boffins all died when their atom plant went up in flames. Not seen any of them for 5 years. Only outlaws and loons round here now. And you'll want to give them all a wide berth. You poor bugger. You can't remember now, can you? This place? The quarantine zone. That's what the soldiers called it. Just sort of stuck after a while. It's this big old chunk of land inside the walls. They put those buggers up fast enough when it all went to clagging here. My name's Nat, by the way. Forgive me being curious of strangers. This place has been off for years. There've been strange happenings. You have to be careful who you trust. Not civilized round here anymore, just savages that roam about. And a few survivors, like myself. Things have been bad ever since the government built that plant across the water. Shady, secret stuff them scientists were up to. Whatever they were doing, they were right keen to bury it when it went wrong.
Oh, yeah? Go
Listen,
on.
I overheard them once, the blokes in noddy suits. The ones that appeared right after the disaster, talking about their quarantine. How they had to seal the place. Said something about an interchange, a secret project. But I should stop talking before I get carried away. Now personal. I can be a right chatterbox, that's all. It's what they chucked me out of the village for, the buggers. Aye? Well, I was speaking truth. From a certain point of view. Wyndham's not been civilized since the soldiers moved in. Running the place like prison camp. Calling themselves protocol. I can point you to it. But I've no desire to return. You ask me,
That's so.
those that stayed might have done better out here. Now, I'm not sure I should be saying out more to a stranger. Easy now. I only heard the name.
Alright, tell me what else.
But I'd wager it's buried under these hills. This place is riddled with secret bunkers. Or so I've heard. Such things were kept hidden from the likes of us, of course. But look, if you want more, you'd be wise to ask Molly, the tinker. An ear for information has Molly. She's usually camped just north of here. Now I really should stop talking. Now personal. But you can't trust anyone too much these days, can you? So long.
Alrighty.
What's yourself around here?
where to then? Where do I need to go? Towards someone who might know more, a trader called Molly, who usually camps out in the north of Slattendale. Bless me. Let's track that one. North of here, he said, North, the direction north, not. Looks like a little town. Good little town. Nope. Accuracy decreases. Okay. So if I run too much, my accuracy decreases with guns. The same way as I would not be able to hit shit, I'm guessing.
No trouble. Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble. No, here. They've done a runner. Something feels off.
Hands away from weapons.
Hey, let's just calm down, eh? No need for violence. Better stay on guard. No more surprises. Gone. But they were
We need
here.
to take more stuff.
Is it
Living
over?
hand to mouth like this.
Did I scare them off? Oh, I must be imagining things.
Wish we could find some cards. Hand or two of 5 cards stud
asking
would be
for
nice.
trouble or you'll get it. Who's there? Gone, are they? Must have spooked him.
away from... Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble.
We're grand sport. Need more like that.
Stupid friend.
Are they gone? Must have spooked them.
I can bloody well hear you.
Not safe yet. Bestella.
We should make Cumberland its own country. Hey? What is the new king?
Steady now. Let's not have a Barney. I think they've gone. Sudden moves. Don't be daft. Nobody wants trouble. Don't do anything stupid, friend. Come on then. Time to sort this out. Oh, come on. Fire it. Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble. Let's see how you like this. Must be this way. Piece of cake. Yeah, let's give him a good seeing too.
You won't get away that easily.
I can't see him.
Well now, where did you get to here?
Damn! That needs a reload.
Where? Get down!
Piece of cake, this'll be. Bugger. Reloading.
shit!
Bastard!
Fuck this shit. I'm out. God. Alright. Training stimulant, so...
Now it's here. They've had it away.
Lost him. Must have moved on.
Nothing here, of course.
Purchase, sure. What do we got in here?
Damn it! They buggered off!
Hello. I don't know you, do I? No,
there we
I'm
go.
sure I don't.
Sweet. Sweet.
Not seen you around here before. Your
Hey,
lot
Molly.
shouldn't be wandering this far out village. It's safe. That is where you came from. The village.
No.
Well, course you're not one of them. You're a stranger to these dales, aren't you? Clear as crystal now I look at you. And I'm good at reading people. It's a right handy skill. Especially if you want to get any good business done. My name's Molly. If you've got out to trade, I got some bits and bobs for sale. They kept what they were doing hidden from us locals, right up until the day the atom plant went bang across the mere. Well, you won't find any boffins left here now, but turns out they've been digging out secret bunkers all over the place.
Is that so?
Riddle these hills, like woodworm in an old sideboard. I might just know the location of one or two of them. Not that that kind of thing comes for free, you understand.
Alright.
You've met old Nat?
Yeah.
He's a good soul, is Nat. Could talk the hind legs off a donkey. Well, any friend of his is a friend of mine. Oh, well, I suppose it can't hurt to give you a little something for free. I heard some outlaws found a big door nearby, one they couldn't get open. Now, only the boffins would have built something like that. They said it was signed, the interchange. It's inside a bunker that overlooks the quarry, if you've been over that way. Here, I'll mark it for you.
Interested in trade. What do you got? Caches. It's from my inventory into the trader's inventory until the scales at the top are balanced. Okay. That is quite unfortunate. Well,
You need anything, Molly will be here.
okay. Craft. Alrighty. Crafting. What is my... Alright. Tracked. Right. What do I want to go for? Change. Let's go to the village. Let's go there anyways. What are the controls to go between no input setting? No. Kick is F. But what is... Huh. All right. What do we got going?
Attention! Wyndham Village is under the authority of the quarantine protocol. Acts of banditry and other breaches of the penal charter will be severely punished. In the name of Queen and country, follow protocol or face the consequences.
Open up to me, or... I'm not sure I want to go in here, but... Check it out, I guess.
Sarge! Look! Visitor!
Well, well, well. Just look what the cat dragged in. Pay attention. This village is under military occupation per the quarantine protocol. You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose clean, all right? What are you gawping at? Like I said, you're free to enter the village. Move on. Just like that. Captain's orders. He says any stranger might be important. So we just send any like you his way. Unless you're an outlaw, of course. Or worse. I reckon he'd be keen to see you right away. Last I heard, Captain Sims was down by the bandstand. Present yourself to him toot sweet, if you know what's good for you.
Well, should I shoot him, Sarge?
You should not. Do they look like a...
Somebody kill the bastard!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
It's not over yet.
Whoa, oh, no. No. Well, don't do that, dude. Said kill me? Alrighty.
Sarge! Look! Visitor!
Yeah, that's
Well, well, well. Just look what the cat dragged in. Pay attention. This village is under military occupation per the quarantine protocol.
Leave!
You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose clean, all right? What are you gawping at?
Yeah, and don't bother coming back.
Just like that.
Like that?
Captain's orders. Unless you're an out... I reckon. Last I heard.
Get the info.
Well, should I shoot him, Sarge?
You
No, Sarge.
Steady now. There we go then.
Oh,
Out close we shoot.
sudden.
Strangers we let in. Captain's orders.
Not sure about you.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within the zone.
Normality?
Keep it that way. Be normal.
Really? It doesn't look like anyone's living here. Okay, nope. Don't need any of that.
time. We're here to protect civilians and get this mess sorted out.
Oh, get a lot sorted out by kicking the elderly out of the rooms, do you?
You know what the captain said? We have to move anybody vulnerable inside the inner perimeter.
Really?
Vulnerable? The bloody cheek of you! Ah, at least the outlaws have the common decency to rob us blind and not tell us it for our own bloody good.
Right, listen to me, you old knout. Orders is orders. You obey orders, or it's the jug for you.
You'd never took us in the prison. I'd die there. You'd never.
Watch me. You should be thanking us for protecting you. You know that?
Aye. I suppose so.
You suppose so? Let me hear you say it.
Thank you. Thank you for protecting us.
That's better. Now gather your tat and get out. Hands away from any weapons, you.
Bunch of jerks.
Let's not have any trouble.
Okay. What are you?
Addressing civilian.
Keep the peace, Simmy.
Marked as sterilized is off limits prior to demolition. Trespass is a serious offense.
Those thieving bastards without the perimeter need teaching a lesson.
God, you guys suck.
And help us to help you. Follow the protocol.
I said to him, "Where's my pal Johnny? What you done with him?" And that bloody peacock says, "Oh, Mr. Wilmore is currently detained."
He never. They put poor Mr. Wilmore in that prison of theirs. What for?
Wouldn't say, would he? Eh? All full of martial law this and special powers that.
Ugh, bunch of little Hitlers.
Aye. Our Davy never came back from France in last one.
Oh, I know.
If he was still here with us, he'd have spat in the eye, that pompous little... The words fail me.
I know. But just keep mum about how cross you are, though. If they'll lock up Mr. Wilmore, they'll lock up anybody.
It's a church. Village hall.
It comes to my attention, again, that despite warnings, certain among...
Alright, let's check this out.
I don't know why I bother.
Watch your step.
Just chill. So. Gotta be. Taking everything. I'm taking everything. It lets me take it all, so I will be taking it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yes, I'm taking all the toilet paper.
So,
when
Stop
the
the
music was
bastard.
getting good.
Orders be blown.
And this all happens.
Give me it all. I'll take it all. Move it. Yeah. God. Whew.
One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard. Orders be blown. Back or you're dead.
I'll be happy.
There's nobody here.
Thank you.
Must have been imagining it.
So I need to find some keys to unlock those.
Citizens of Wyndham, volunteers are required for work details on Scafamore. Work out to help out.
Bakery. Oh, this is pretty now. It's not so dog shit anymore. Okay, where do I go to talk to
One
that?
more civvy
Yeah,
gives me
big
cheek and I'll
metal
top
bugger.
the bastard.
I could have it. I could.
Steady on, George. It's got guns on it, you know.
Stop it out like it owns the place.
Aye, but the robbers are proper frit of them robots. They won't try the luck here while we've got that.
What do we got here? Alrighty, what's this?
Not sure about you.
Y'all are all lame.
It's the World Cup this year, isn't it? I'm sure it is. I hope England nabs it.
Alright, what do we got?
Keep the peace, civvy.
It's alrighty. Get the frig get. Oh no. Whenever you're ready, dude. Come on. Yeah, thank you.
Let's not have any trouble.
There won't be any trouble if you get them moving.
A new customer.
Sure.
How do? Not often we're seeing new faces here. My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland, such as it is. Now, what can I do for you? Fountains of beer, dancing girls, and the finest cuisine in the land. Well, we've got some beer. And I found a pickled onion in a jar in the back of the cupboard. Seriously, mate, I can get me hands on things. Some pretty hard to find things at that. And feeling that, I can offer conversation. No gossip, mind you. Get locked up for gossip these days.
Really?
I suppose I might be able to help a friendly traveller out. What sort of gear did you have in mind? I bet you could.
Some more weaponry.
But you wouldn't find anything like that in Wyndham. But there's a ruined mill out on Skethermore. There's a fella up there, more often than not, and he might have what you're looking for. Fair warning, though. Out in Skethermore, soldiers don't care who or what you are. They'll shoot before they ask. You let me know if there's aught else I can help you with.
Alright. Thank you.
Well,
How did the village get to this?
After it all went to cock and we got quarantined, London started sending in soldiers. To start with, folk were happy to see them. But after a while, it turned out there was bugger all they could do to help. When they found out they weren't being let back through the wall again, well, it got nasty. Plenty around here, I reckon. It's what it would have been like if the Nazis had invaded after all. Of course, you didn't hear that from me, all right? Who knows what them boffins were up to? But I don't think that atom plant going pop was part of the plan, do you?
No doubt.
Well, at least they told us it were an atom plant. So where are all the atoms, eh? I've heard a thing or two about radioactiveness, and by all rights, none of us should be standing here. Anyhow, I shouldn't be gossiping about this stuff. Oh, I think we can manage that. Bet you weren't expecting to find a place like Wyndham still ticking over after all what's gone on here, were you now? Folk will get used to anything given time. Which isn't to say, it's not nice to see some new faces coming through here now and then. Reminds a fella just how strange this all really is. The captain likes strangers too. He treats them better than he does the rest of the village. Means he can do things us regular folk can't. Don't think you're special. It's just the captain's way of getting the measure of you. New faces remind him they're still an outside. Likely hopes you might know a way out of the quarantine zone. Me? Well, I know there isn't one. So I shan't be bothering you on that score.
Alright. You got...
See you
We've
around.
got to do something. Oh, we'll die here like daft sheep.
Alright, out we go.
State of this place. Lift up hands away from any weapons.
And help us to help you. Follow the protocol.
In honor and remembrance of the brave men of Wyndham who gave their lives in the Great War, 1914-1918. They sacrificed that we might live in peace. Looks green. Cool. Whew.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember,
Not sure I like the look of it.
dangers may be dangerous.
Let's not have any trouble.
something good hidden for me. Anything good? Dogs. Now I can craft that. Alright. Sweet. Full. Okay. Shit. Just consume it.
Keep the peace, civvy.
Watch your step.
There! Spotted you! Run for it! Steady now, no sudden. What's up? Have they gone?
Not doing anything. What? Grenade? Of course I want a freaking grenade. Alright, sure. Eat. Grenade!
Not sure about you.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Be sure about me at all. That's the good part.
Hands away from any weapons, you.
Honestly, I'm just trying to figure out.
won't be told again. Off with you.
Citizens of Wyndham, pagan practices of any kind are strictly
This
forbidden.
is our tour.
Any breach of this regulation is punishable by death.
Grow up, bud. Taking everything good with me. Alrighty. Alright.
Watch yourself, Civvy.
Grow up.
Do as you're told, right?
Citizens of
Get the
Wyndham,
seal. Put me behind
pagan
yourself,
practices of
Civvy.
any kind are strictly forbidden. Any breach of this regulation is punishable by death.
Keep your nose clean. Not sure I like the look of you.
Addressing civilian. Stand back, citizen.
Alrighty then. Anything that isn't nailed down.
Why here of all places? If they'd resolved to do something so awful, why? Oh,
Shit.
I'm sorry, we're closed today.
Big
Please
guy.
leave. Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here and go. Please. These are awful times. If news of this gets out, things will get worse, I assure you. Please,
Yeah, no doubt.
tell no one. I know how it seems, but I would not ask such a thing if it weren't for the good of the village.
Yeah.
It's vital the military don't learn of this. We'll tidy up, but if the captain and his toy soldiers find out, things will become so much worse here. All I can concern myself with right now is keeping this quiet. I must decide what to do about this before any soldier wanders in. I would suggest you let all this lie too. The matter is best left to the village to handle. Maisie, a local girl. She must have got mixed up in something. The weapon that was used to, a peculiar choice. It puts me in mind of those debauched druids out in the woods. Well, we call them druids. I'm not sure what they call themselves. The disaster seems to have fostered the return of some distinctly atavistic, indeed thoroughgoing pagan sentiments around here. The following sprang up in Casterfell Woods shortly after, in the ruins of an old castle, and has since bloomed into a vicious cult. Certain death. That's what you'll be met with if you choose to enter the woods. I advise you to stay well away. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to work out.
No doubt. Want the sickle. Can I not just... Give me the sickle. Alright.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry. I'm excited. It's all very new.
What do you want? I had naught to do with Maisie's death, I swear. In God's name. And neither did the vicar. He's a good man. If this gets back to the soldiers, they'll cart him and me both off to jail. I don't know who. Not us. She probably got on the wrong side of someone on account of her. But you should leave. This is village business, and none of yours. Confess? All right, look. She were good at following people, was our Maisie. Nosing around in their business. I don't know, mayhap she found summit and got silenced for it. I saw her the other night, skulking around near an old cellar not far from here. I can mark it for you, but I know naught else. And I don't want to talk about this no longer.
Thank you.
You'll do the right thing, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
God go with you. What in heaven's name shall we do with you, Maisie?
Main entrance. There you go. There's gotta be something somewhere. Take it. Forgotten cellar. I don't know when I'll get to that, but I'll get to it. Maybe it's upstairs.
Wyndham is quaint. The village of Wyndham is dangerous. Be cautious.
Pardon me.
A new customer. How'd you do? Welcome to Wyndham Village. Pardon my curiosity, but how is it the soldiers let you in? Did you bribe them? And if you did, what with? Aye, well, I can hazard a guess. Our little Napoleon, the captain that is, he keeps an eye out for folk like you. A stranger might be important. And if you're important, then that's another stepping stone out of the zone, isn't it? Anyway, where are me manners, eh? I'm Maurice Wick, owner of this establishment. Take a look at what I have to offer if you fancy. Oh, you'd have to ask him that yourself. I'll leave that pleasure to you. Me, I'm happy here in the shop, where I never have to look at the man. Big explosion, that's what. I remember it woke the whole village. We were out in the streets, wondering what were what. I mean, with all them atoms and such like they have over there. The soldiers rolled in and told us we were fine, that there weren't no radioactivity to be frit of. But then, in the next breath, they said we couldn't leave. Temporary quarantine protocol, they called it. Temporary, my hat. Look at them walls. Nowt temporary about them, is there? We had no choice but to take it on the chin. So we did. Well, most of us did, anyhow. In the months after the disaster, some people started to turn a bit odd. Nothing bad, just different, you know. Kept going on about the soil calling to them. People you'd known your whole life, proper sober folk, suddenly talking about a new purpose. Then one night, they all upped and marched off into woods. Soldiers have been properly down about any talk, since that might sound a bit, you know, pagan. I shouldn't be talking about it neither.
Let's trade. My sickle do. Average damage.
Oh. Not too interested in those.
That's it, eh? Alright. Single shot rifle, eh?
Common stuff, that.
much in his favor.
Not too interested in those. Oh.
Got a rifle anyways.
Thank you. Call again. Get new stock in now and then, so come back any time. I might have something new for you.
Trespassing. Alrighty.
Citizens of Wyndham, pagan practices of any kind are
Bakery. Check out the entirety of the town and think maybe first, and then...
Oh? Who are you?
I'm the new guy in town. Big idiot.
I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do.
No doubt. Seems like it.
Oh? Well, not that there's anything wrong with it if you did, it's just... Well, never mind. Now let me know if you're looking to buy something.
Always.
What? You know that he's... Doesn't really matter how you know, does it? Look, I'll talk, but only to show you I'm doing nothing wrong. You have to keep quiet about this, please. Me husband, Philip, he went off exploring with one of his pals. Bloody fools, the pair of them. He said they were poking around in an old bunker and walked into a cloud of funny glowing spores or something. And he told me he started hearing voices. He says the voices hurt him. Whatever it was, it made him awful ill. He's not getting any better. Just a bit worse every day. Not exactly. I just know he called it the interchange. Oh, and he said something about the substation behind the pub, though that's off limits to us. The soldiers will string you up for anything these days, and my husband was exploring where they don't like you to explore. That captain of the protocol, he says what the boffins buried here plays merry hell with people's minds. Turns them into something not human. Not that any of that happened to my Philip. He's ill, that's all. I just know what the soldiers would do if they found him. You know, we've had one mite of luck. Came by a special tonic, which does something to settle the voices in his head and keep the infection down. At least, while we can get it, it does. But look, what's your interest in all this? I'm sorry, but I don't have any of the tonic left. I know where you can get some, though. There's a lady, calls herself Mother Jago, out in Casterfell Woods. Brews the tonic to her own recipe. She lives out by the old mine. I can mark on the map where to find her. And listen...
Yes, please.
I hate to ask, but could I trouble you to get us some of the tonic? Just a single bottle. We're almost run out. All right, nothing certain, but if you can, it'd mean the world to me.
You're just all food, huh?
Bye now.
Can I check your house out or what? Sweet. Like that. Alrighty. Done most of that. Okay, yeah, he is fucking dickered. I'm not gonna go in there quite yet. I don't think. Yeah. Not doing that. Not today.
If you need to approach the woods for foraging, request an escort at the village hall.
Not sure I like the look of you.
Where do I go?
Citizens of Wyndham, remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within the zone. Keep it that way. Be normal.
Let's go there. Fuck yeah. Alright.
Hands away from any weapons, you.
would say we are all glad that the radiation scare was short-lived. Mr. Pierman was saying he saw signs that the army were expanding their camp on the other side of the wire. Discover your purpose. Alrighty. Up we go. Not like all the rats up there. All that would mean I then need to go to where do I need to go? Back to St. Catherine's Church, anyways.
They're all stupid.
Alrighty.
Ah, it's you. The shopkeeper. Good heavens above. I knew something was off about him, but nothing as foul as that. Then I must ask something of you. You're embroiled in this now, as much as we are. To find absolution, well, you must find some way to deal with Morris. An ally to those heathens in the woods is a danger to the village. Not that I'm suggesting you. Well, I'll leave it to your judgment. What's in it for
me?
Oh, good grief. I don't know. I have an artifact I could part with, I suppose. It's something of a rarity. Help me with this murder business, and it's yours. Now that Maisie is dead, there is no one else I can trust to be able to carry out such a task. And in the spirit of reciprocation, if you are in need of my help, you need only ask.
Thank you.
Oh, Lord, not you as well. Listen, the pressure of living in these walls, it can cause one's mind to play tricks. No one has been inside the cellar since the disaster. The key was lost, along with the scientists, God rest their souls. Perhaps you should get some rest, I'd like to avoid any ghostly rumors being spread about the place. I am here if you wish to talk, to unburden your soul. And if you'll forgive me for saying so, You seem troubled. Might I ask why? I don't suppose, well, have you perhaps been hearing voices? It is a sign of vile corruption. It cannot be tolerated. It must be confronted. I saw it in the baker's husband. The baker, Iris, told me he was hearing voices and had fallen terribly ill. I haven't seen her husband for a number of weeks now. So I trust she came to her senses and took the necessary action. But it pains me to imagine what evil is creeping inside our little village. I only wish she had come to me sooner. My prayers might have reached him in the early stages of his fall from grace. But he is beyond that now. I must think of the rest of the village. We have seen some very bad times here. I don't really know why such misfortune has befallen us. Only that it started with that wretched science city they built across the mere. They did something. Heaven knows what. And now it is laced with evil. You can smell it in the air. I doubt I would understand any of it. Besides which, the village occupies all my time. The people here need a guiding hand, not an oppressive one. The military presence, this protocol nonsense of theirs, has done that to us, and with no sign of respite. Pressure like that breeds corruption. I must obey the Lord's will and fight against such things. You, on the other hand, seem of a curious nature. I can offer you something, but you must be cautious about prying too deeply. Well, I was on cordial terms with one or two of the scientists stationed up here. The important ones lodged at a manor house out in ATOMFALL Woods. I doubt any are still alive. But they may have left notes or papers that could prove useful to you. But you didn't hear that from me. All right. Farewell, and God bless you.
Yep. Always good being in the know.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within the zone. Keep it that way. Be normal. Citizens of Wyndham, a contaminated area has been reported in the Skethamore Fields. Please stay away from there until it has been sterilized.
Alright, why'd you kill Maisie, bud?
Hello again. How did... Well, been poking around in what's not your concern, eh? I don't have to explain myself to you. It's none of your bloody business. Beliefs? They're the truth. Can't you see what's going on here? The protocol soldiers, the church, all carrying on like they know all the answers, when the truth is they know nought. Everyone says the folk in the woods are cracked, but they look like the only sane ones around here to me. They're trying to make peace with the world, not ruin it. Them scientists, the disaster, that weren't natural, their knows. Upset the balance of things. Nature's proper furious with us. We should make amends, shouldn't we? It's only right. But them soldiers would have me locked up for thinking that. Dangerous pagan sentiments, that arse of a captain calls it. I want what's best for village.
Tell me what's up, then.
We should be looking back to what's always been here. The army here tried to stamp it out, but their captain's a bloody southerner. What does he know about the north? Well, but maybe you're a tattletale for the vicar too, eh? Prying for secrets so he can hold 'em over me. Well, I won't stand for people who stick their beaks in where they're not wanted. So you say? I hope that's true. We give our donations to the church, and in return he keeps the protocol sweet. Or so he says. Truth is, he worms his way into people's lives, finds out about matters that won't sit well with soldiers, and holds them over us. Blackmail it is. Pure and simple. Look, whoever you are, wherever you hail from, don't snitch on us about that letter, eh? The village needs the shop. It needs me. What I think should be me own business, shouldn't it? I'm not harming no one. Let's just get back to trading, eh? Shh! Shut your bloody trap before you bring every nosy bastard in here. All right, look. Just hear me out, eh? See, we're a rotten one, that'n. Tattling folk out to the vicar so he can load it over us. She never had out on me, not till last night when she found that letter. Then she carried on like I'd thrown in me lot were old Hitler or summat. Called me a traitor, like I ever had any loyalty to the protocol lot. I'm no killer, not born to it, but she were poison, that'n, and so is vicar. Summat had to be done. Oh, aye. Or chuck you in that jail of theirs, which is just as much a death sentence, except slower. All I'm saying is that we messed up, with factories and machines and that. We should have stayed close to the soil. Simple as that. How is that treason? I'm not wicked, you know. I just have a purpose in life, that's all. Something better. But that Maisie... She were going to shout it from rooftops if I didn't pay to keep her and that vicar quiet. She had to go, and I had to do it somewhere vicar couldn't just sweep it under the rug. He can't go running off to the captain when it looks like he might have blood on his hands. Please, I know what I'm asking, but let it go, will you? Give us that letter back and we can both forget all about it. I'll make it worth your while, I promise. I scratch your back, you scratch mine, eh? Fair enough. Here,
Never said I
you
was a
take
good
this
guy.
as a thank you, I suppose. I'm happy, you're happy. And the village doesn't have to worry about that quisling Maisie anymore. And look, if you want to know more about her, you know, the purpose, well, there's someone I'd love you to meet. Mother Jago. Lives out by the old mine in Casterfell Woods. I'll mark the spot for you. Reckon you'll find what she has to say very interesting indeed.
Well, that's what I had to do.
Citizens of Wyndham, the woods are still off limits. If you need to
Always got to remember this is more of a
request an escort at the village hall.
survival game. So I definitely have to do some sketchy ass shit. Where'd you go? There you are.
Ah, it's you. You would listen to a man who consorts with those monstrous people in the woods? Of course I must pry when there are some who would hide secrets such as that. But extortion? The very thought. This church has a noble mission within the village. Everything I take, I do so to support that mission and to protect Wyndham. You must deal with that horrid man. Corruption like his must be rooted out.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. Surely. I see you have sided with the captain and his soldiers. The village will suffer now, thanks to you. We've nothing to say to each other.
I'm not cited to him. Just cited to everyone.
The citizens of Wyndham.
Hey, I see it.
Let's be civilized prior to demolition. Trespass is a serious offense.
Alright. What have I got to do then? Got skills to learn too, knowing that.
Citizens of Wyndham, a contaminated area has been reported in the Skethamore fields. Please stay away from there until it has been sterilized.
I want that. Yeah, that's probably better anyways.
Citizens of Wyndham, the army is here to help and protect you. Trust us and help us to help you. Follow the protocol.
What do we got?
Citizens of Wyndham, remember, strangers may be dangers. If you encounter anyone who is unfamiliar to you, report their presence as soon as possible to the controlling authority. Your vigilance can save lives. Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are, in essence, treasonous and will be treated as such. Please, don't make us hurt you. Citizens of Wyndham, if you or any of your friends or family show signs of corruption, report it immediately. Caught early, the contagion can be painlessly excised. Be vigilant. Be safe.
State of this place. Leave tomorrow if we could.
Citizens of Wyndham, pagan practices of any kind are strictly forbidden. Any breach of this regulation is...
Let's be civilized about this. Hands away from any weapon. Don't know the password, do you? Ha! Thought as much. Watch your step.
See you later.
Leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. The area you are entering is known to contain outlaws, lunatics, and monstrosities.
Yeah.
Remember, a warning shot is a wasted bullet. You have been warned.
Casterfell Woods. Alright. That shit. The hell? Just have like a normal moment here. What?
wouldn't do at all. The green fly is having a field day. And these wretched weeds. Oh, hello there. You must forgive me. I wasn't expecting visitors today. And, oh good heavens, Jenks should have taken your coat. Jenks? Had him for years, bless him. I'm sure he'll be along shortly. Prudence Rook, delighted to meet you. Welcome to my little corner of the world. I was just looking over the garden. We've rather let it get away from us, I'm sorry to say. In the grand scheme of things, everything's delightful. The flower beds are getting a little untidy, that's all. We have lots of guests, you see. Scientists, mainly working at or visiting the Bard research place across the mere. We want the house to be a home from home for them. My sister Charity looks after the boffins when they're here. Terribly clever she is. Much brainier than I. I make sure the house is to order, and she hosts them in the conservatory while they discuss their complicated atomic boojums. Oh, it's all terribly hush-hush. Whatever they do, I'm sure it's for the best. She would be able to tell you more, but, well, she mustn't be disturbed. She's busy, you see. The house must be ready for when our guests return. But you have the run of the house, the grounds, wherever you choose. Liberty Hall, as the Americans say. We don't go into the conservatory, though. Not there. But everywhere else. Anything you need, ask Jenks.
Alrighty.
We can't. There are precious things in there that can't be disturbed. We keep the conservatory locked unless our guests are here. I can only trust Jenks with the key. Which reminds me, I must return it to him when he gets back. Whenever he gets back. Are you feeling quite well? You're no more Jenks than I am. Oh, where on earth has he got to? Keep an eye out for him, will you? I think he told me he was going to the dam to the northwest of here. But he should be back by now. He's a terrible dawdler.
Alright, well, that's probably what I'm gonna need. So
We'll have this garden as pretty as a picture for summer.
But I
Yes,
think
we shall.
we are going to call it a night. Right here. Give ourselves a save. And call it a night. It was fun. Probably do it again tomorrow night. Good night.